Okay, so first impressions are long-lasting. I'm sure you probably heard that. A first impression is a long-lasting impression. And it's really important that you engage with your audience within 30 seconds. I'll say that again. It's really important that you get your audience engaged within 30 seconds, whether they're leaning forward or they're laughing backwards, lifting up their hands, or whatever it is, just something that gets them engaged. So it's really crucial that you get this one right, because if you don't engage your audience very, very quickly, the thing is they would make a decision to switch off. If they're not engaged, they just make a decision there and then to start thinking about where they're going after work, to start thinking about picking up their children from school, to start thinking about their holiday next week. Why? Because as far as they're concerned, you've not connected with them. And that's why it's really crucial that you connect with your audience very quickly. Now, I'll share with you 5 things that actually can help you to connect with your audience. Number 1, stories. Start with a very engaging story. Stories are good. Stories are powerful. We like stories. Another thing is start with asking a very direct and engaging question of your audience. So, for example, you're about to begin a presentation, and you can look at your audience and say, how many of us in the room believe that it's better to come into work by bus rather than drive in? How many people believe? Just, let me know by a raise of hands. And just by doing that, you get engagement, because you're going to have people either say, not me, and fold their arms, or some people say, oh, yes, me, and they lift their hand. What you've done there is straight away you've got some engagement with your audience. So asking an engaging question is also good. Or you can reveal a thought-provoking or shocking statistic. That's another thing. So just reveal a very thought-provoking or shocking statistic, and then look at your audience and say, what do you think about that? So that's another thing you can do to get engagement with your audience. Another thing you can do to get engagement with your audience is start by playing a video or some other visual aid that's stimulating, that gets them thinking, I wonder what this is all about. So that's another thing you can do to engage. And then finally, just start by, just cracking a funny. Just use humor. Obviously, make sure the humor is relevant and is targeted at the audience. It's always, if you can get people laughing very early in your presentation, you know what, you're set. You're set for a really good presentation. So these are some of the things that you can do at the beginning. Use stories, use humor, ask engaging questions, revealing a thought-provoking or shocking statistic, or maybe playing a video or something that's stimulating and gets your audience engaged, okay? So the beginning sets the tone for the rest of your presentation. It's really crucial that you get this right.